Uncle John and whoever else might be listening, me and Amanda, hello, are at the Granbury Cemetery. We're just gonna drive around first. Cars are actually able to come inside the grounds, and I'm gonna just shoot some video that way, just to save my lazy butt time walking around. This is the historical cemetery in Granbury where supposedly the grave of Jesse James is located. I think according to history, Jesse James died when he was like 34 and he was shot in Missouri, but there is a grave here for him indicating he died in Granbury when he was like 100 or 101, something like that. So believe what you want. We will find the grave and take some footage. I think the grandson or granddaughter of Davy Crockett is buried here as well, and also the Granbury fella who this town is named after, General Granbury. But we're just cruising around the grounds right now, and I'm just gonna film from the car. It's really nice. It is some trees and stuff. There is some type of old mausoleum. The last name of Harris is above the door, so I'm guessing that would be the Harris family up in there. I'm trying to film so that I don't capture the rear view mirror of the car too many times in my footage. This cemetery is located pretty close to two other cemeteries here in town, just off of the 2-lane highway. So it's not very secluded. There is quite a bit of traffic going by. Amanda's trying to navigate through the cemetery here so that I'm on the right side to film the cemetery and not the construction crew across the road. So that's very kind. There is a tiny little gravestone there with a little dog figurine on top, and it looks like, I don't know if it is the dog or if it is a child. I think it was only about a year old. Probably the child maybe had a dog. Roy Parker lived from 1936 to 1937. Let me try to zoom in here. I'm a really bad cinematographer. You can kind of see right there. So was only about, from August to January, only about 4 months old. So it was probably an infant. Little Roy. Okay. And I think my fingers got in the view there for a minute. Again, my camera skills are a little lacking. There are some folks buried here. It looks like they just passed away 2010, 2013, so it is likely that this cemetery still is in use. There are a couple of plots, like right there, for instance, that are kind of like marked off, but there are no gravestones there. I don't know if it's because they don't have gravestones or because it's just not occupied yet. So we've done kind of a circle here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this video, and then when we start walking around, I'm going to turn on the GhostTube app and see if we get anything coming through. Bye, Uncle John. So I've turned on the GhostTube app, and super funny, like right when I said that we were going to end that video, Amanda stopped the car, and we happened to literally be, it's possible, yeah, it is possible. We happened to literally be right here at the grave of Jesse James, and I had taken a photograph of the actual like streaked sign thing that points the arrow, but here he is. Right here where we happened to stop the car. So this is the famous grave here that actually attract a lot of tourists to come on in here. Jesse Woodson James, claiming he didn't die until 1951 here in Granbury. But at the bottom it does point out supposedly killed in 1882. So what is true? Who knows? But here he is. It looks like people have put like a lot of pennies and coins around the gravestone itself. It would be totally awesome if Jesse had some things to say, but so far not a lot of activity right here, just me talking, excited to be here. Hey Amanda, with your phone, just take some regular video of this, like turned like that way. Of this grave, kind of up and down, or like a little video of it up and down or something. There's Amanda taking some pictures for me with her phone, because I've got the GhostTube app on mine turned on. Let's see who old Mr. James is buried next to here. William Henry Holland. Do you want to leave your car there? Or you want us to move it somewhere that's better?
As long as we can kind of keep an eye out for a little bit.
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Okay. Who had a heart attack? Probably a lot of you. See in this enclosure over here. It seems like this little tiny fenced off area here has some unmarked graves. Either they are old gravestones that have kind of just time has kind of worn them away, or they were just rocks and they're unmarked. Kind of walking by that mausoleum that we drove past just a little bit ago.
Lower your voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I will try not to talk so loud. It is pretty windy in here right now.
It smells.
It smells too? Huh? If you say so. The mausoleum has, looks like a padlock on it. But you can kind of see inside. I believe that activity being picked up is probably just because I'm putting my phone up next to like the wrought iron door. And this cemetery has like street signs at the crossings of the dirt road, like Harris Street. Yeah, we saw. That's the Harris mausoleum right there, Woodman Street. So I guess just like based off of who important is buried down that way. It's a nice little bench right here. I'm gonna close this video out just to not make them so long for uploading later, and we will pick up somewhere else. Alright, so here we are at a different part of the cemetery. You'll notice the Confederate flag flying here at some of the graves. We are in Texas. I think this little Morris clan here, likely part of the Freemasons. We did notice the inverted pinnacle here on Emma. So we're going to see if anybody says anything. Right here because we did find the grave of and the family of Ashley Crockett, who is the grandson of the well-known Davy Crockett. So this whole clan here is related to the Crockett's. Looks like Hendrix is, these friends recently passed, so 2017, but they are here in the same plot. So Gladys Crockett Hendrix passed in 1987. If we walk up here towards the older folks, so Ashley Wilson Crockett, that is the grandson of Davy, passed in 1954. His wife Anna here, looks like she passed before him, 1935. These are likely some other family members of theirs. Ada Claire Crockett, passing in 1887.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck here in the cemetery?
Can you hear him?
No. I cannot hear him. Is he trying to say something?
Drink.
Drink? You need a drink? You like to drink? You want some whiskey? Sorry, I'm fresh out. I'm going to walk down closer to where Amanda is over there. She says that she has located the Granbury family, which this town is named after. And here we are on some looks like Hiram Granbury, 1831 to 1864. Pretty young, 27 or 33. Sorry, my math skills are not very good. You'll notice the little iron cross decoration with a Confederate flag in the middle. Here is Hiram's wife, Fanny. She passed in 1863, so actually a year prior to him. It looks like they got married in 1858, so they only had about 5 years of marriage. Looks like she may actually be buried in an unmarked grave in Magnolia Cemetery in Alabama, but they placed a memorial stone here in 2003 by her husband. This little enclosed stone area seems to be unmarked. Overall, not a whole lot of activity here, considering the history. There's a lot of Civil War vets buried in here. I'm going to go ahead and close out this video again, just thinking of shorter videos being easy to upload.